Hi, Sheridan. It's your girl, Kenya Moore from the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I want to tell you that a very special person in your life, namely Keisha, wanted me to tell you happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Girl, you know I can't sing. But happy birthday to you. You are fabulous. You are turning 30, girl. 30 is the best. I'm telling you, my 30th birthday, I went to an island. I took a huge group of my best friends and my closest family. We stayed in a villa. Girl, it was fabulous. So 30 is definitely the time to just do it big, live your life, and be excited about every opportunity you get. Take control. Just be the boss that you were born to be. This is your time. 30 is everything, girl. You are at the prime of your life. So happy birthday. And you know what? Keisha loves you so much.
What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I am here with my all tea, all shade Real Housewives of Atlanta season 13, episode 21 reunion part 3 review. Wasn't that a fabulous opening? So Sheridan, my bestie, will be turning 30 this coming up Sunday. But I believe she's gonna be out of town, so that's why I gifted her with one of her gifts early. Well, she already got her other one as well, but she is a huge Kenya Moore fan, so I was like, I'm gonna dig in my bag and get Kenya Moore to say happy birthday to Sheridan. So happy that she loved it. Like her reaction was priceless. I'm going to have Sheridan's reaction at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end for that. But let's get into the last and final part of this unnecessary ass reunion. So we start off with the Bolo segment. Porsha blames it on the alcohol on why she went into her freak bag, forgetting that she was filming a reality show. Marlo and Kenya, however, call bullshit. Like, girl, don't try to blame it on the alcohol. Kenya stands on the fact that they were at work even though they asked the camera crew to leave, and that's why she talked about what happened on camera. And once again, I agree, they're there to do a job. We're in a cast house, in a cast setting. We're here to film a reality show, so damn right I'm gonna talk about what the hell happened. Drew talked about what happened. Everybody talked about it, but you know they always want to single out Kenya as the villain. Kenya says that the next morning, Tanya ran to Cynthia and said that they can't tell anyone what happened. But lo and behold, Drew had already talked about it with Cynthia on camera. So, like, really, Drew was the first person that talked about what happened the night of, you know, the whole Bolo incident first on camera. So why everybody's talking about why is Kenya so pressed, why she keep on talking about it, this, that, and the third, because they're on a reality show and wasn't shit else going on. If they didn't talk about the Bolo situation, then what the hell else would this season have been about? Nothing. She also says that she wouldn't have told if it were one of her friends that was in that situation. And that's showing loyalty to her friends if it was Candy or Cynthia or whatever. And she also said that they would have just came out and flat out told her, yeah, girl, I fucked up. I did such and such, this, that, and the third. But when it comes to a bitch that I don't fuck with, yeah, I'm going to talk about it. I would have talked about it too. Andy then asks Candy why Marlo thinks she knows more than what she's saying. And Candy says that Marlo dragged her into the situation. And this is, I just didn't like that Candy was trying to be Switzerland in the whole situation. Like, you don't owe Porsha a damn thing. Not a damn thing. So I would have kept the energy of we're co-workers, we're working. Yeah, me and you trying to get past what we, what you did to me, but I'm still here and I have a job to do. And you did something while filming, so it is what it is. But like I've also said, that I feel like Candy is trying to protect Bolo as well in this case. Candy says to Marlo, you keep trying to drag me in this, talk about what you know. And like I don't like that Candy was being pussy about the situation. Like, who the hell is Porsha? So Marlo was like, I don't care no more. Like, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. She says, Candy told me the next day what happened. Then I'm watching her like, damn, P, you a liar. Then you gonna lie and diss me. I understand why Marlo is mad. You lied to my face. We supposed to be friends, and then you go and act like I'm the op, like I did something to you, like I'm trying to drag your name in the mud, all because you feeling some type of way that I'm cool with a bitch that you don't like. Like, girl, grow the fuck up. So Candy tries to like dispute kind of like what Marlo's saying or whatever. Porsha then gets up and starts strutting around the stage saying, I'm the reason why we in the dungeon now and this, that, and the third. And Marlo was like, you need to get some lipo with me. Porsha was like, you calling me fat? If you notice, Porsha don't give it to Marlo as good as she gives it to Kenya, because I think she know that Marlo probably will whoop her ass. I think she feel like with Kenya, like Kenya is an easy layup, but you know that she kind of backs down when it comes to Marlo. So Andy says to Candy, she's saying the reason this set is here because Porsha said you had a dungeon years ago. And then they flash back to the whole rape, drug, dungeon situation. And Kenya was like, the reason we're here is because Porsha repeated lies about Candy. She lied about so many things, and that is the whole reason of this dungeon. Candy made a shade tree into a money tree. She took what they negatively said about her and changed it, turned this whole dungeon thing into a profitable business for herself. So Candy was like, she lied about so many Kenya was like, she lied about so many things. And to keep it honest with you, and you can say that I'm Kenya bias or whatever, I'm show bias. I'm going off what I have seen on this show, and what has been seen and shown and proven as is that Porsha Williams is a fucking liar. She is. She has been caught in so many lies. She never owns up to the truth. Now, you can say a lot about Kenya, but Kenya has not lied on anybody on that motherfucking stage. And when she is in a foul fucked up position, she will say, you know what, I was wrong for that. Porsha, however, does not want to cop for anything that she does and lies about. So Porsha was like, I lied, you lied about your marriage. Your whole life is a lie. I'm a grown woman. That was a good Joan. That was a good Joan right there on Miss Kenya. Kenya, however, today on her Insta story posted a video of her and Mark and Brooklyn together for Mother's Day. Child, she like it. I love it, girl. Just dumb for no reason. So Andy was like, why did you try to slut shame Porsha? This is one of the viewers' questions. And King was like, Porsha immediately said she's lying. That's why I won't let it go. I have never lied about anyone on this show. You have, my dear. You have called me a prostitute twice. And once again, I can understand why Kenya going so hard, because people have accused her of lying about things in the past, aka the whole Phaedra situation with Apollo, and then come to find out years later Apollo came out and said the truth, that Kenya never tried to sleep with him or nothing like that. And that lie tarnished that girl's tarnish her reputations for years, and why people call her home wrecker, say she always trying to go after somebody's man. Not to say on that one episode she wasn't flirting with him, because she was, and he was flirting with her, but it didn't go any further than that. So once again, now she's being placed in this situation with the Bolo situation, where Porsha is sitting up here saying she's lying, and no damn well Kenya not lying. We all know you fucked that man. And tonight on the reunion, she basically flat out even admitted to fucking him. So like, what was the whole point? it goes back to exactly what I said. She was trying to protect Tanya and her situation, and she was trying to protect her own situation because she didn't want her nigga to know that she was out here fucking around, because she didn't want him to be able to bring that back on her and hold that over her head. So Porsha says, I saw it in the news talking about that she saw that Kenya was supposed to be a prostitute. Like, stuff like that. It's just so ridiculous because you know damn well you ain't saw no damn news story saying Kenya Moore was a prostitute. Ah, ridiculous. So Portia was like, "You're trying to slut shame me. You look obsessed. I wish you were this obsessed about your husband. Maybe then you would still be together." And I was like, "Ooh, low blow. Oh. So Andy was like, "What if she did do it and she just doesn't want her mom to know?" King was like, "I would love for her just to say, I accused you. I was wrong for accusing you of lying." So then Candy jumps in and was like, "When we look at what's happening this season compared to 4 seasons ago, that's what makes it a sensitive subject." And Andy was like, "How?" She was like, "Let's just say nobody had the cameras to see what happened. And you never saw Porsha and Toya tongue kissing. Then 2 years later, she went back and told the group you were an undercover lesbian, but never said anything about herself. And you sitting there like, what?" Like, she was all over me. Then when you confront her about it, she's like, "Well, somebody told me you wanted to drug and rape me." And this is basically the same situation with what Porsha did to Candy. She sat up there on national television and lied when Candy outed her by saying, me and you kissed in the club. You said you wanted to have a threesome with me and Ty. You wanted to eat my box. And she flat out got on the show and lied and said, "I never did that. I would never want to eat her out. I would never do this. I'm not." Da, 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 da. And then come to find out it was all true. So that's why I'm like, Porsha is a fucking liar. You can't believe shit that come out this damn girl mouth. And say, for instance, there wasn't any cameras there. If there wasn't any cameras there and we didn't have proof of what happened that night, Porsha would have said Kenya was flat out lying. All of her fans and all of social media and all of the viewers would have been like, Kenya's a hater. She's lying. She's just trying to embarrass Porsha, this, that, and the third. But since we have footage, she can't do that. You know what I'm saying? She's still trying to go with this narrative of it didn't happen, but then in the next breath she want to say I'm a grown woman. Well, which one is it, bitch? Which one the fuck is it? So I was so happy that Candy made that analogy, because it's like you sitting up here trying to say King is lying, and everybody on this stage knows that girl ain't lying. You're sitting up here lying on her by saying she's a fucking liar. It's so fucking ridiculous. And this is why I can't really rock with Porsha, because bitch, you damn near 40 and you sitting on stage lying about your body count. Like, girl, it don't fucking matter. Like you said, you're a grown ass motherfucking woman. If you fucked them, you fucked them. Who the fuck cares? But to get on fucking television and to say this woman is lying, like, what is the point? Like, it's all so ridiculous. So Porsha was like, "So we rounded this up to condemn me for 4 years ago today." And Andy was like, "Do you feel like you buried the hatchet with Porsha?" And Katie was like, "I'm always gonna feel some type of way. Did I think we were getting to a better place? Yes." So Porsha was like, "To try and bring 4 years ago up today when I already apologized and made amends is not cool. You guys don't have a big enough issue with Bolo because I'm a single fucking woman." And Marlo and Key was like, "You're still lying." And it ain't no your guys is bringing this up. Candy is the one that said it, and Marlo was the one that brought it up. And it's valid. You did a fucked up thing to somebody. That shit ain't gonna never fucking go away. And you're still not copping to the truth. You're still steady lying on folks. So Andy asked Porsha how she felt after watching Candy talk about her to Don Juan. And she was just basically on some, if that's how she feel, that's how she feel. Like, it is what it is type situation. So Porsha was like, "No, I left." No, I'm sorry. So Candy says after that episode, she left our group text. And Porsha was like, "No, I left when I saw what Marlo was trying to do." And Marlo was like, "You lying again." And I believe Marlo. Like, girl, you didn't leave that text group because you think you know what Marlo was trying to do. You left that group text because you didn't like what Candy said. Like, just keep it a buck. I don't like people that just can't cop to how they feel. Like, It's not being weak or a pussy just to say, I didn't like that. So yeah, I left the fucking group. Or, hey, Marlo, I don't like the fact that you're friends with Kenya. And it made me feel some type of way. Like, she just need to say it and just be honest about the situation. Because anybody with two eyes and a brain sees what the hell is going on. So then the segment of who leaked the story to the press comes up. Um and Andy asks Marlo, why does she feel like she's in the middle of this whole situation? And Marlo was like, because people keep asking me what happened between you and Porsha. Marlo says she doesn't trust Kenya 100%. And Kenya says that she trusts Marlo to be a straight shooter. And this is what I'm liking about, like, this is keeping it real, keeping it funky. We grown. Like, Marlo said, I don't trust her. No, 100%. I'm not trying to sugarcoat shit. I'm not trying to sit up here and protect nobody's feelings. And I like that Kenya answered truthfully. Ain't no bad blood. They keeping it a buck. Like, I wish that Porsha could do that. So Andy says, if you and Kenya weren't friends, would you have had her back in the Bolo situation? Marlo says, at first I was like, Kenya might be being messy. But when it was confirmed by Candy, I'm like, Porsha is a big liar. Porsha says she made it an issue when she became friends with her, talking about Marlo. And I was like, see, once again, sitting up here lying. Everybody watched the episode. Everybody saw your face and how your whole attitude changed towards Marlo when you saw they had made up. So Andy was like, in your mind, what happened? Marlo says the energy just left. It just went left. Portia's like, that literally makes no sense. Kia was like, she was bothered when she saw us walk downstairs. And Marlo was like, yeah, you're right. You saw it on her face. They then show the scene where she's sitting at the table, at the picnic table, and Portia's whole face was stone. She was mad. She was feeling some type of way. Porsha was like, she made this whole thing up to get attention. Like, for somebody that you claim was a friend, for you to sit up there and just lie on them and act like the problem is them and that you didn't do anything, like, that shit is weirdo behavior to me. That's some shit. That's some weirdo shit to me. Like, I'm grown. Like, who has time to be sitting up here lying and fronting about feelings? Like, that's weird. And I could never be friends with somebody that can just easily lie and try to manipulate situations to try to make it seem like they're the victim and they ain't did nothing wrong and it's just you and you're crazy. Like, nah, bro. Nah, nope. So Marlo was like, let's stop the funny shit. You've always been a fan of me. I was sitting here before you, sweetheart. Now take notes and go get lipo. You got them big hard teeth. I was like, what? She was getting Porsha ass. Porsha didn't say shit. Porsha was just sitting there like, oh, I got big teeth. Oh, you're fat shaming me. Oh, I'm fat. She had no energy for Marlo, child. So Toya says that Kenya leaked the story to page 6. I don't think that not Porsha. I don't think that Kenya leaked it to page 6. I think that she did talk to probably B. Scott. I do believe that. So Kenya was like, page 6 has done horrible stories about me. I don't have a relationship with them. Andy says, anybody heard from Tanya? And Porsha was like, I'm still friends with Tanya. I'm loyal to her. She didn't want to be in the group anymore. And to me, fuck Tanya. If I was Porsha, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Because you left me holding the bag and having to deal with these bitches when it was both of us. It was both of us. And you left me high and dry and just let me deal with the outcome of the situation. Girl, fuck you, you punk pussy ass, banana boat face asshole. So Andy was like, maybe it wasn't easy for her to explain things as it was for you. Of course it wasn't easy for her to explain that she fucked a stripper on her partner, her soulmate, her life partner who ain't gonna never marry her ass. Girl, this is just another reason why he ain't gonna never marry her. So Andy was like, Candy, it seems like you told Marlo everything that happened in the dungeon. Candy was like, I didn't know that they were, like falling out when I said it. So I was like, at least she finally admitted it. Like, damn, Candy, it took long enough. So then Prophet Gates comes up, and I was like, oh, do we have to? So King was like, I thought you weren't supposed to tell personal business as they're watching the segment. And Drew Thompson, we're on a reality show, right? That's what you said. Like, Drew is a whole contradiction. Please don't bring her back next season. I do not like her. She's a big ass contradiction. She's a wannabe. She a broke ass. Like, I just cannot deal with her. She's absolutely fucking ridiculous. So Andy was like, how does it affect you if she messes with the prophet? And Drew's gonna ask them, can we pray before we talk about this? Because this is really serious for me and it really makes me uncomfortable. Girl, she tried to have a moment And it was just stupid. Once again, just like her gag gift, it didn't fly. It didn't win nobody over. It didn't win over the crowd. It was just another instance of Drew doing team too much and the joke not landing. Like, you look so fucking stupid. If I would have been on that stage, I would have been like, I don't know who you praying to, but it ain't my Jesus, you heathen. So, she says that several prophets discerned that some negativity was going on, and that's why they pulled out. Girl, this bitch is lying. This bitch is lying. So Andy tells Drew if she gonna be a housewife, she got to deliver them receipts. Even he looking like, girl, step your pussy up, because like this was some weak sauce. So she then calls Prophet Lot a false prophet based off things that she read in the press. I was like, well, if that's the case, I'm pretty sure you read those things in the press before you asked him to bless your child. So which one the fuck is it? You lying ass big nose whore. So Andy was like, Drew, you're condemning Kenya's investigation of Bolo, but you're investigating Toya and putting the prophet on blast. The same fucking thing. It makes no fucking sense. So Drew was like, when it affects my family, I'm gonna always protect my family. What are you protecting your family for? Like, and from? Like, nobody's trying to harm you. Like, what? Like, she's just like her. She's not working out. Please don't bring her back. Her storyline was corny. No. She is not a good fit for the show. Hell, bring back girl from the group Black. Bring her back. Bring back Eva. But no, Drew do not need another hold. Not a nail peach. She don't need to hold a plum, an apple, goddamn it, or orange. Girl, fuck her. So Drew then apologizes for being a broke ass and bringing that stupid ass gag gift. I don't even think it was a gag gift. I just think that her ass couldn't afford to get no $1,000 gift. So Toy was like, I would love to work on building a relationship with you. And I was like, okay, cute. If they can do it, great. So then the Kenya and Porsha segment come up and why these hoes just can't get along. Andy says, where did it go left again? And Kenya says, I told her some very personal things that I hadn't even told Cynthia and Candy. Fast forward to the bowling alley party, and she and Candy were laughing at my relationship and how I behave in my marriage. That was like a low blow to me. Why not be a friend and come to me and say, is everything okay? Now, once again, anybody with two eyes and a brain knows that season, Porsha was the one that turned on Kenya. Kenya was not the one that turned on Porsha. Porsha befriended Nene and said, fuck Kenya, I'm team Nene. Fuck her, I'm siding with the op. Plain and simple. So, Porsha says, I saw her treat friends of mine a certain way and I didn't want her as a friend. Bullshit. Because like I said, if me and you supposed to be working on a relationship, why would you jump into something that has nothing to do with you? Stop it. So Kenya was like, it wasn't your fight. What did I do to her? Nothing. Exactly. Like, I did nothing to you. Like, what are you talking about? So Porsha was like, I bonded with the sensitive side of Kenya when she was pregnant. I'm sensitive to how she treats other people. Like when she showed up at Marlo's hair care event when we were friends. And Marlo even says, but she was on the floor cracking up, laughing. Like her and Drew just need to ride off in the goddamn dumb sunset together. So Andy was like, isn't it time to just let it go? Like, we all just want them to let it the fuck go. Like, it's annoying as fuck. It's old. It's tired. Like, please. So King was like, I let it go. Porsha's like, I just didn't want to be friends with you. I was never rude to you about it, though. And I was like, yes, you did, but okay. So then Shamia then talks a bunch of bullshit about her being Porsha's lapdog, this, that, and the third. And I was like, well, where's the lie? Like, you said all that to say what? And Marlo and Porsha start arguing again. Porsha says, go back to jail because you don't know how to act. I feel threatened. I'm very afraid of you. I need security when I leave here. I'm very afraid of you, fucking felon. Now, this to me was a part where Porsha went way too far. That whole Karen spiel that she did was team too much. For somebody that's supposed to be out here rallying for Black Lives Matter and, for, police brutality and, speaking up against all these white ass women that want to, say they feel threatened by black people and this, and that. And you just get up on stage talking about go back to jail because you don't know how to act. I feel threatened. I'm very afraid for you. I'm very afraid of you. I'm going to need security when I leave here. I'm very afraid. That was doing too much. It wasn't funny. It wasn't cute. It was doing too much. It was just disgusting to me. Like, I didn't like it at all. Like, just throw the whole show away. Like, they just really just got underneath my skin. I'm happy that the season is over. Let Potomac come on. Overall, I give this season of Real Housewives of Atlanta a 6.5, 7. It was cute for what it was. The Bolo situation was the highlight of the season. Other than that, nothing really happened. The Bolo episode was the best episode of this season. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like they need to do a major cast shakeup for next season. Get some more youthful people in there. Fire some folks. And let's get it cracking. Let me know what you thought of the overall season down below. What did you think of the reunion part 3? Remember, the block is hot. The block is hot. This is for entertainment only. Calm your britches. It ain't that deep. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell button, and stay tuned for Sheridan's reaction. Make sure you guys wish Sheridan a happy birthday down below in the description box. Love you. Bye.
Can you give me something? I get a video? You're so goofy. I want to see all y'all reaction. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's come over here. Hi. She said, hey, y'all. Hi, Sheridan. I want to tell you that a very special person in your life, Porsha, wanted me to tell you. Oh my God! You know I can't see. Happy birthday! Oh my God! You're turning 30, girl. 30 is the best. I'm telling you, my 30th birthday, I went to a huge group of my best friends and my closest family. We stayed in a villa. Girl, it was fabulous. So 30 is definitely the time to live your life and be excited about every opportunity you get. Take control. Just be the boss that you were born to be. This is your time. 30 is everything, girl. You are at the prime of your life. So happy birthday. And you know what? Keisha loves you so much. You're so welcome. I'm trying not to cry. I told you weren't going to expect it. That was really sweet. Oh my God. Thank you, Lakeisha. You're welcome.